The Blue Coconut Family on YouTube. Proudly sponsored by Sparkgate.
The Blue Coconut Family Summer Spectacular.
Hello guys, Skottyy back, and I'm in Voltz laboratory. Well, I'm flying towards it anyway. So, I listened to your comments on the Iron Man suit, and I'm actually wearing one of my power armors, and I realised how much of a derp I was, and with all the dirt and the pickaxe thing. But yeah, I fixed that. Well, I didn't fix it, I learned how to do it. But yeah, thanks for your feedback on that. I do look at all your feedback. If I don't get the time to comment on it, I do like seeing it, sort of thing. Well, I'm just flying towards my laboratory now, when I find it. So I left it around here somewhere. I will find it. Let me just stick that on. It's around here somewhere. You're flying in this sort of direction. Mountain. Let me just stop here for a minute. Where did I put that? Where did I leave my thingy? I keep on losing this thing. Should have set a waypoint, but no worries. It looks like I found the jungle. So it's in here somewhere. I'll keep flying around the edge. Is it this jungle? Oh, hello. Oh well, wow, lost half my health then. Oops. My bad. So there we go. There's my target. Landing on the target. I found it eventually. Don't worry guys. If you don't know what modules I've got installed, I've only got the torso. I've got the jetpack and the glider wings. Voila. If you don't believe, there you go. Oh, and the elite battery, of course. But yeah, so then from here, I'm like, okay, so that's my target, and there's my laboratory. Doing. Yeah. So, what have I done since last time? Well, last time I showed you the strange matter device. This time I'm going to show you more about the door and that sort of thing. And if you don't know what I use to make the door, it's part of red power with micro blocks and things like that. So I've quickened it up, and I've given myself a little decoration inside, like I said I would. So all opened up. It looks a lot nicer from last time. I've got S on the front for Skottyy. It looks pretty nice actually, like that. I've got now a reception with a test certificate. Hello. What do you? No redstone. No, I don't need any redstone. But I've also added this, so when I'm inside the thing, I can just close it back up, and no one knew I was ever in here. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice little added feature. If we come back further, I've encased my strange matter thing in its own little room with the door, and I've added some test certificates in there. You know, the scientist with the white coats, but with the thing outside giving me all the strange matter. I've started building this. This isn't much yet, but it will be. And I know if I fall down there, I am going to die. So I'm needed a new way to get down. Now I'll go into more detail with this next episode, but I'll go into more detail with that episode. So if you want to know what I just did there, you should watch next episode, which will be coming out. I don't know when it'll be coming out, but hopefully soon. But yeah, let's actually start building this way. So I need to go back into creative actually. Ciao. So I'm gonna give myself a nice little room here. So yeah, I do this in creative because it's only showing you guys what it is. It's not like a survival series or anything. Yeah, so but yeah, going back to all my fans, I do like seeing all your comments, and they are really good and helpful for me. I know my sound has been awful. Yeah, for some reason my computer does like having the game sound really high. I've turned it down to 2% because, well, you guys moaned even at 10%. So If you are watching this and you go back to one of my old videos where my sound is dreadful, please don't comment on it saying the sound is dreadful. I knew the sound was dreadful. So just saying it to me isn't going to make me change that episode, if that makes sense. And it was inverted. So it's not going to make me go, oh, I think my sound was awful, let's change that episode, because I've already filmed it, I've already done it, it's been on YouTube for a while. So that's a bit of artificial light in here. So, right, so all you need to start making a door of your own is a couple of items. So I'm going to get rid of my inventory now, including my jetpack, because I don't need it anymore. You will need to go into red power. You need some sort of coloured cable. I'm going to pick some white coloured cable. You can use this bundled cable. I'll go into more detail with that later. You could also use probably some jacketed, but that just like some physical wire instead of, you know, some other stuff. But don't need to really worry about that. I suggest some timers and a counter. Where's the counter? There's the counter. Now that's really ideally all you need for wiring. Of course, you need something to power it, so I'm going to go for a lever. And now for machine wise, you will need, go to machinery. You will need probably you need some, no, if you're doing it outside, you'll use some solar panels, but we're doing it underground, so you always need a battery box and one of these, which is a frame motor. You need those and some of this support frames. Now I suggest going into red power micro blocks and look for some covers. So I use on the door obviously stone covers, but for down here I'm going to use some iron covers just to make it look nice. So is that everything we need? No, it's not everything we need. We can go back into red power wiring and get some blue alloy wire. I've never had to use this, so don't really worry about that. But yeah, so from that you also will need some, I don't think we actually have it in creative menu, which is a pain in the ass. But no worry, if you just go into here and you go, oh, that was a corner drop. You just need a BT battery. Which one is that? I think it's that one. Yeah, because it's one that can't stack. Yeah, it's that one. It's this one. Oh shit, no, that's an infinite battery. So I grabbed 2 of these, and all you need to do is really simple. Place this. Oh, actually, you need a screwdriver. I'll go for a sonic screwdriver like Doctor Who. So yeah, and what you basically place down one of these frame motors. You can see it's got like a little wheel thing with 2 lights on the side, and on the actual front face, which is this bit, it's got an arrow and like some tracks. What you have to do is, if you just right click it, it changes the direction, and so I want it to go that way. Okay, now you dig out the bottom bit, because you'll see why in a minute. It just got get a lot easier. And let's stick some blue alloy wire with the battery box. There, let's fill the battery box like that with these batteries, and eventually you'll see it's ready when you see some blue lights go on the car. So then you need to get out your other wire like that. I'm going to go out the door for this one because it's kind of complicated, but yeah, if we stick a lever there, turn it on, then you do a timer. It's the best way of doing it, I found out. And yeah, so far I'm just going to set up a simple loop which makes it go forward, and then I'll teach you advanced version of how to make it go back. So this is just a very simple version of how my door actually worked out front. So this is why you need to dig underneath like that, and yeah, that's pretty much ready to go. All you have to do is that, and of course then you need to fill that one in. But yeah, that's moving it that way. Now I hear you scream. What happens if you wanted to make it go the other way? Well, this is why you should have some of the other cables. So if you grab some of these, and I suggest one of these So you can change that one to be that colour. That means it can connect to any colour. But I don't really want that for now. So let's just stick some orange here. I'm going to change that for one of those. See, quite cool. So what that counter and done. Good chat. And then if we stick that there, nope. Okay, so
You have a look.
which way it's facing. So it faces down. So you want to face it.
3 times roughly.
So it faces down. You want it to go up. So it's going left, up, across. So that's the right way you want it to go. So
Then you click that in.
there. Then you get some more. I'm going to run out of room here. Then you need to go back into wire and get some blue alloy wire. Get rid of that because we don't need that. And dash that around right about here. So then you should see
Eventually
lights
lights.
go on. There you go, lights have gone on. Now, what you need to do is make it go back, turn that one off, and push that one on. And it'll go dunk. And it'll go back on. So now you can play like a mini version of Pong. Dunk. And dunk. So yeah, that's pretty much the basics on how to make something move. And that's
It's only 2 blocks. If I take you up
to the machinery upstairs. Oh yeah, you need to clear this with an empty hand. So, basic machinery. If I go outside, because it's a lot easier to seal. Yeah, I'm just going out, don't worry. So from out here, I've got my solar panels out here, which create force into the battery box, which you can just about see in there, which does refill itself, and it has got a BT battery just in case. But yeah, if we go behind here, you can see some more of the wiring. So behind here, the button, which is hidden because it's stone, goes out into cable, which goes across a panel system, goes into 2 lines. Well, it doesn't go into that line. That line is from the inside, so that's the button on the inside. But yeah, that comes into here. This is a toggle switch. So what this basically does is when an input comes in, it toggles the lever on which side it will be lit up. So for now, it's the purple
side,
which basically says that, well, that basically means open, and the orange side is closed. Now these both come down here. Now these come down here for a long way for one reason. It's just because they make a little bit of noise, and when you're outside you don't really want to hear the constant click, 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 because it's a pain in the ass. But yeah, these come down and that basically triggers one or the other. And then it comes into, then it goes back into its colour, and then goes into bundle cable. How a bundle cable works is like it's all the colours in one bundle, and dependent on which colour goes in is what colour it will come out. So for example, it goes in orange, and it goes all the way along here under here, which I'll pick it up. It goes under there. Oh, I just knocked some off. Oops. Let me put some back on. And yeah, which comes in here. There's the yellow wire which comes from the button on the inside. So it's a mess in here.
So if we go
Up to the actual workings of it. So we got the blue alloy wire, which comes in here, which has, this door only has 2 motors. That's it, 2 for the whole door. And as you can see, the
orange is true.
good at the moment. So this is like a tester to see if it's working. And every now and again you'll see it flash, 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 and that means that this is getting triggered. So on the other side of the door, you'll be able to see that just, you know, ticking over sort of thing. That's because it's getting power from the blue alloy, and it's getting power from redstone. Now down here we've got the purple, which isn't working, but it's all here. It isn't
Flashing because it's not.
triggered on the other side, and that's a close thing. But you can see the door here and yeah. So let me just go outside and I'll show you, demonstrate the door. Now all the door is very simple. It is, let me just get some of that. All it is your frame motor. So if I peel that off, you can see just loads of frames all built up in each other. And it's only the back one, which is actually, and then it's just left, it's only the back bits are covered in the panels. The front one is just covered, is just actually stuck on by stone to the direct thing, because frames will glue onto it, sort of thing. And yeah, so let's show you the working. So if I push the button, you'll see that trigger, and then that stop and that start, and then this will start going. So it will go trigger, start, go. There you go. And this is already started to close. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is, well, that's the door. So if you've got any suggestions for any future videos which you want me to do, or any tutorials which you don't quite understand, like this was the most common, which everyone went, oh my god, I love your door. And yes, it is a pretty cool door. But yeah, I will be working on a lift version. That's that vertical bit of the back. That's what I'll be working on next, is the lift to carry people up and down using the same principle. And when that's done, I'll be able to show you
exactly what that does.
But yeah, hope this has been really helpful, and I hope you guys go and make some of your own creations. And if you do, I'd love to see some of them. So please, you know, comment saying I've made one, and then yeah, or send an email to me, which is skottyymc@gmail.com. That's skottyymc@gmail.com.
Or you can just, you know,
go onto the Facebook wall of the Blue Coconut family and just post your own photo, which would probably be best actually. So remember, like us on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and yeah, I'll hope to see you guys next time. See you guys.